Welcome back to Hoopzone Sport News. The matchup between the Spurs and Mavericks brings some serious excitement, especially when we look at the talent on both rosters. On one side, you have Luka Doncic, Klay Thompson, and Kyrie Irving, a trio that fans have been eagerly waiting to see play together. For the first time this season, they're all set to hit the court. On the other side is the rising NBA sensation, Victor Wembanyama, who is entering his sophomore year after an electrifying rookie season. Let's talk first about the Mavericks side of things. This team has high expectations with their star-studded lineup. Luka Doncic, a dynamic playmaker, and Kyrie Irving, known for his scoring and ball handling, have both proven their individual greatness. Now with Klay Thompson added to the mix, the Mavericks are poised to be one of the most formidable teams in the West. Thompson's off-ball movement and sharpshooting are a perfect complement to Doncic's ability to dominate the ball and create plays. Even though Luka missed the entire preseason with a calf injury, the Mavericks' plan is to let these guys find their chemistry as the season progresses. Head coach Jason Kidd is taking a patient approach, acknowledging that it will take time to mesh. But with talents like these, the payoff could be huge. Klay himself mentioned that it's more about him adapting to the Mavericks system rather than them adapting to him. That speaks volumes about his willingness to fit into this team and elevate them further. Now, switching to the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama, all eyes are on him. Wembanyama had an exceptional rookie season that solidified him as one of the most promising young talents in the NBA. Not only did he win Rookie of the Year, but he also earned a spot on the all-defensive first team, a rare accomplishment for a first-year player. His combination of size, skill, and versatility is unlike anything we've seen before, and his potential seems limitless. In fact, on NBA Today, the panel agreed that there is no ceiling for Wembanyama's potential, a sentiment that has echoed throughout the league. During the offseason, Wembanyama didn't rest on his laurels. He worked hard to get stronger and refine his game. Spending time in the gym, doing two-a-day workouts, and working with NBA veteran Jamal Crawford, Wembanyama focused on improving his guard-like skills and his ability to dominate both ends of the court. The result? A stronger, more polished version of himself that will be even harder to guard. The work he's put in during the offseason shows his determination not to waste his potential, as he often says himself. This game between the Spurs and Mavericks is about more than just an early season win. It's a clash between established stars and rising talent. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving have both been to the top of the mountain in their respective careers, while Klay Thompson brings championship experience to the Mavericks. On the other hand, Wembanyama represents the future of the league, a player who is expected to dominate the NBA for years to come. His impact on both ends of the court makes him a unique threat, and it will be exciting to see how he fares against some of the best players in the game. But let's talk expectations. The Mavericks are looking to be a playoff contender, and maybe even more if this trio can reach its full potential. Klay's shooting will be vital to stretching the floor, and Doncic and Irving will need to find a way to balance their ball-dominant styles for this to work long-term. The chemistry they develop will be key, and Jason Kidd's role in managing egos and playing styles can't be overlooked. For the Spurs, the focus isn't necessarily on wins and losses yet. While they may not be a playoff team this season, the development of Wembanyama is the priority. How he continues to grow as a player and how the Spurs build around him will be the story to watch in San Antonio. With veterans like Chris Paul now in the mix, Wembanyama has excellent mentors to guide him, and if his trajectory continues, we could be talking about the Spurs as a serious contender sooner rather than later. So, as we look ahead to this exciting matchup, it's important to ask, which storyline are you most intrigued by? Will it be Luka, Klay, and Kyrie finding their rhythm together in Dallas? Or will it be Wembanyama's continued rise as one of the league's brightest young stars? One thing is for sure, this is a game you won't want to miss. In conclusion, while the Mavericks are expected to be strong contenders this season, led by the elite talents of Doncic, Irving, and Thompson, the Spurs have their own force in Wembanyama. This matchup may be an early indicator of where both teams are headed. Will the Mavericks' experience and firepower be too much for the young Spurs? Or will Wembanyama continue to exceed expectations and push the Spurs closer to contention? Either way, the future is bright for both franchises, and it's games like this that make the NBA season so compelling. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are you more excited about the Mavericks' new trio or Wembanyama's rise in his second season? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content from HoopZone Sport News.